Okay, so this is my channel I'm doing right now, the one you're watching right now. I have to make the channel work, okay? And right now, I'm what did they call it, zero view jail on this channel, and basically that means that I like my videos like I kind of cook, right? And so I'm not talking about zero view jail. Why is zero view jail? Then keep in zero view jail. I don't really care. I want to find out. But essentially, this channel you're watching right now is in zero view jail, and this channel is obviously username. Basically, yeah, I know I watch my video, okay. But the way you get out of zero view jail, I mean, that's what I found is to make a video with your face in it, like I'm making right now. And so when you do that, you can actually just literally post it, and the very neck of my face, and that's going to be my head, and after that, like your views instantly start going up again. But the issue is, I went in zero view jail after only uploading 2 videos, okay? And the issue with that is, there's people in my niche like Lord Heck, who are doing like like I think 16 videos a day ish more, around 16 videos a day because I checked his weekly thing was like 16 points a day. I think it's 16 videos a day because the one like limit um, with uploading lots is the times you can upload, and there's a few times that YouTube become like changes between. Sometimes it's 4 hours they do. I'm not sure if they change back and forth, but I think initially it was 4 hours or it was 2 hours, and or I don't know the order, but at one point it was 4 hours. That was the gap you needed before videos. That was the required, like that was a good gap to have for many channels. Not all news channels often can do more, for example, but 2 hours. I'm playing Destroy Lonely so loud I can't hear anything. 2 hours is also a good gap. But Lordak is doing something that's the 45 minute gap. And he's putting pretty much every 44 minutes, rather, not hours. I just see him. I haven't checked his videos. Like, I went on the channel and checked. I probably should do that, actually, but I'm too bothered. I'm too lazy. Um, actually, I could. Can I do that? Something like, show my line search or something. Um, yeah, I can just go to the screen. But yeah, like, but the thing about like the main thing I want to talk about is like the reason I have to make channel work. Um, is this on my own channel? Okay, so this, I can't be putting too much time into this. I have to get out of visual real quick, make a video like this. Not put my face, not put my face, and it doesn't matter. You know, like who cares? And then that's gonna get me out of video. And then obviously we can like I was doing 4 hour gaps. I'm not gonna lie, I was doing 4 hour gaps. I was still got video after like let's say 2 3 videos. Why? Because obviously it's also dependent on your real time views. Okay, real time views, real time views. Okay, which is just your 48 hour mark. And well, that's like not like a 4 at all. Why is this hour getting thinner and thinner? I made it thicker for a reason. Something. 48 hour mark. Okay. And right now my 48 hour mark is really low. Like, there's like kind of some certain 48 hour marks that you need to break. Obviously, there's like the 40 or is it 40 or 20? Like 40K I think real time. Then I think I started doing 2 before this because someone told us something could work, and it kind of worked, but 3 didn't work for this. I think this one you started doing 2, and then like 3 was I think it was like was a bit more views. I don't know if I don't remember if this was proprietary information or not, but so I don't know if I can write it down. But it was a bit more views, and then the other one was like when you get above this, then you can do like 5 plus. Okay, and I used to do like 4 some days on my main, and I was past this views, and it works. But the main thing, the reason I have to make this channel work really quick is like get make a quick video of my face, and like not really think about it, not put too much effort into getting out of every jail, whatever. You know, trying to break out consistently. You know, post a face on anywhere. Like, just try just doing anything to break out of every jail, because this is not a channel where I kind of like think too much. Like, it's meant to be an easy channel, and because I need to just get it running, get it going, so I can just keep putting on it randomly, and not really thinking about it, because I have other channels that take a bit more effort, and these channels actually I figured out a way to make them work as well. And you see, also do with ideation, but mostly buckets and just turning outlier ideas into formats, essentially systemizing them. Okay, so the main thing is like kind of like obviously ideation, but like buckets, right? So idea, um, buckets. And my writing is horrible right now, but which is essentially just like repeatable formats. Okay, because an idea is more than just a topic. Most ideas also carry a format with them. You can take the format and repeat it with different like change some variables or like kind of change like the idea. But often like just change the variables, find a really good repeatable format slash bucket, right? Repeatable formats, but also there's also like also not just repeatable formats. Obviously, ideas also exist in terms of like, oops, this video is more for me to remember than anything else. Because I used to do this really well. Cause I came from long form into SF, my first month. Like I would have made like $4,000 if I monetized my first month because I was really doing a lot of the LF strategies, differentiating myself through ideas rather than what people tend to do in long form. They're trying to differentiate their idea themselves through editing, which I guess is good and easy to do for some time. Like sometimes if you don't care about, like if you have time to edit or like if you have editors. But I just want to upload, like I already said, 5 videos a day. I want to do that on this channel too. I'm on this channel to get to 16. The one channel I watch right now, YouTubing. But on my other channels, I want to get to like way more. And so there's repeatable formats. I don't know why I was going with that tangent, but there's repeatable formats. That's one bucket. And the second bullet point, that's what I was going to say was, it's also idea buckets, I guess, but idea buckets V2 or something. That comes from repeatable topic areas, right? Topic areas, yeah, high interest topic areas, let's say. High. I didn't want my inner stylist right. I don't know, I lost the high interest topic areas, right? Now, for niche, like, there's actually, yeah, it might not be that apparent to do or like, even good to do on the channel like this was really broad. Like, I'm was kind of reacting to the best clips, but on my other channel, we're kind of commentary on like a specific group of people. Celebrities and stuff like that. It's there's certain topics of interest, like if the celebrities do a Netflix thing, I'm probably really interested in that. I should probably make videos about that, okay? But often it's like there's also stealing competitors. Like these are all kind of ideas. This is the kind of idea differentiation as well. Oh, these are all like not idea. Just like deceive differentiation. This third one is more just idea maxing. So this is kind of like idea. This is another idea strategy. Idea strat. V3 or part 3. I don't know. That's like 1, 2, 3 or like thing. The hashtag 3. Would be kind of good. It's not this like hashtag. Or that's like a 3. But yeah. I'm not like zooming out. Just getting like the actual thing. No, this thing's getting thicker. It's all, huh? This thing's getting thicker. What's this? You should make me thicker. I don't think it is. That's why I'm so confused. What's this? No, it's making it thicker. That's making it thicker. It's not like actually color so much more. Yeah, making it thicker. Anyway. And the thing number 3 is also stealing from competitors, right? You steal like an artist. Like obviously don't actually steal. Or you could get like demonetized, I think. Or not demonetized, but yeah, that's right, not demonetized, right? I think it's suspended. I don't know. It's like an artist from competitors. They also see my videos. That's a really cool thing to do, and I'm gonna try it and see if I get demonetized. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Is ideas chat. There's editing strategies, and I will do them. Like there's one of mine just pretty much a really good format, and essentially you can do idea differentiation as well, or editing differentiation as well. And there's like I'm gonna do that. It's like definitely when I get paid. I think actually I kind of like I probably gonna do when I get paid. It's kind of annoying because I like to do things I learned when I learned them so I can continue doing them, but then I forget anything. I've learned things, I forget things really fast. I don't know if it's because I have a tendency to get bored, or if I have like the tendency to be really creative and like don't like when people think about new things. But like the thing about these is they take really short time anyway. So like honestly, I can probably keep doing these when I get editors. It's just how I'm interested to do this editing differentiation strategy instead of idea differentiation or ideas time. Oh, what the heck? Am I sharing the Mario alone? I think I'm sharing Mario alone. I just opened a window. Actually, this is MV. She wasn't doing anything great. So I'm just seeing the MV, but yeah, I actually I messaged my mentor about it. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but yeah, like the diss track. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say for the fourth one? I think I was talking about it, and I forgot it. Or was it on a diss track? Was it gonna write the editing one there? But I guess the front of the diss track, and maybe that was right down so I remember. Is just how about this start as just like a video? Be like I just wanted to break out of Zero View all this channel and me just kind of talking, like about this channel. I'm talking about other channels and how I can make them good because these channels are really good, really good. The other channels are running, they have lots of potential, I think. Even if like one is about getting monetized, and it's actually not because of. You guys can't see on the screen. Yeah, you can see the way it's scared because yeah, it's not this sort of cover out in frozen. Basically, another idea try I guess I can write around myself because honestly, just a reminder video, man. It's fine. Anytime I log into the channel, I see this video, I'm like, wait, why am I not doing these strategies on my main channel? I'm gonna start doing them again. Because you know my main's about might get demonetized. Like these are still really good. Strategies on keeping the channel like earning like I'm predicting $150 to $300 a day. So pretty much it can make like a lot by itself, like a lot, pretty much like 10K close to. Ooh, that kind of blowing up as well. 4.1K, 3.8K. There's still a lot of mistakes I'm doing on this channel, I think. I don't really like that content. I'll try a different channel as well. It takes not much time. I don't know how much time it takes, but but the main thing is I want to, because I have like it's kind of hard to be doing all these channels. Which also why I have to like grind out my main channel, which is one I'm really good at monetizing this channel really fast. I know how to monetize really fast. That's why even like I know my channel might get demonetized, even though it might not because it was very good content. Like I put my voice in all the videos, I transforming it. Like I'm literally a coach in Source of Wealth. I know how this stuff works. And why am I having these shades? Like, it's so bright. But like, what was I laughing about? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not getting monetized, but even to get monetized, am I not getting monetized? I keep running these strats on it, these broken strats, and if it does, well then, I just run this on a different channel and monetize it really quickly. Basically, I just have 4. What's it right here? What's I just have 4? Just have 4. There's like competitors, like artists. I can barely read that. I'm gonna write copy. I'm gonna clear here. It's going really fast. We're getting training people. Like, who's gonna watch this? Most of you watching this, right? This channel is not an advice channel. Like the advice art is there are some on this channel you can name. This is just like steal viral videos, add funny captions. Don't talk too much when the video is playing. Like look like you're really engaged with the video. Squint your eyes, make a funny face, hook them with the story. Like what's happening here? Like, maybe crack a funny joke at the end. But don't often I don't tend to do it because I'm not sure if it reduces retention or not. I don't have to dumb it down on that. But I'm definitely gonna buy more text. I don't know if it's like a course or mentorship thingy. I don't know. So you got me on that channel a bit more because I don't know like how I'm getting. I think I know why. Because also I said like, but goddamn, this channel has to demonetize the. I want to lose so many accounts, swing channels, but because I kind of knew to like put them on different. Gmail's like thought I was doing it, but there's 2 like interfaces for doing that. Essentially, there's the YouTube interface thingy, and then there's the like my account, the google.com like brand account like page thing, and putting myself as manager through Studio literally didn't have any effect on like the timer of the Sunday. Anyway, if anyone does get value from this video, apart aside from me, I should probably keep talking about my ideation strategies and buckets and shit like this, and a lot of videos to one time because that's actually gonna help me a lot. Because I tend to be like really I don't know what the word is, like sporadic or like I always tend to post bad videos for no reason, without strategy. I mean, I don't know if it's ego. I don't know if it's like forgetting the strategies that got us where we were. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna say copy competitors. Oh my gosh, copy. That makes no sense. Copy artists, copy comp. But yeah, I'm yapping too much. I just rap 4. Um, I don't really know. I kind of forgot what I was gonna say, but one other thing I could do, and that I will do, and I'll try and apply it to short form because it's kind of hard to. I tried to apply long form to short form. It doesn't always work. Um, I think I've got 100K from doing it before, which wasn't not bad. Like when I saw there's this viral long LF thing going, and I done it. It was an AI thing. People were making apps, games, like whatever. Some AI songs or whatever. Like it was a waste of water. Um, they got 100K, which is not a lot of views for me. Um, they have like 30 cents RPM now. Back then they had like 20 cents RPM. But essentially, the other thing is, so for one thing that what vaccine calls it, vaccine strategy, is modularity. Like transfer. I'm not sure if it's transfer. Like you just take stuff from different modularities. Okay. Like if something's working on a short form, a long form, like, gosh darn it, I wish I was a long form creator. I wish I had time for long form. I wish I wasn't so have so much self doubt around my long form skills. I would like to be a long form creator, and I should probably post some long form videos on my short form channels because it wouldn't take that much time. Um, you can turn that short form by changing the modularity. You can turn that long form into a short form. Okay, and vice versa, of course. But most this a short channel, most people do short series. So yeah, and I'm also wanted to focus also on a lot on short because if I can do long form, it's been some time. It's just and it just takes a little bit. Like my short form videos, my long form videos making they're like 1, 2, 3 hours. I mean, hours like 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes long. It wasn't that crazy. But what else I got into my channel? There's another idea strategy, but I lost it in my head. But yeah, I'm kind of glad this channel got zero views because I really wanted to make a long form video with my face and then talking to myself. But like maybe my self advice channel or like something like that, or I kind of get my self advice. But just doing it in this video in this channel, it will really stand out. And I always like see the video when I go to play on the channel. I think, or like at least on the channel page, and I tend to open that sometimes when I'm procrastinating instead of being in your video in and out. So I'm meant to be on the channel. Don't really have a reason to be in your channel page. I don't know. Then I might see it sometimes where I might come across it. Burgers. Yeah. So storytelling scripts. Oh my god. Storytelling. This is more like a format strat, I guess, right? Yeah, it's kind of a repeatable format. Do this all the time. Format strat. This is format strat 1. I need to do more storytelling, okay? And essentially, what is storytelling? Like essentially, like for me, what storytelling I think looks like in my head currently, it's not change. Is what I found is kind of the and there is actually other storytelling formats. I think that's why I was be like, well, it might change in my head. I said there's kind of like 2 storytelling formats you can do. Either one where the viewer is the character, or the actually no is there? I think mostly what I do is mostly. Actually, wait. Can I make this one? Yeah, so I'm just watching one of my videos that got like it's kind of dropping a little bit. Oh, you guys can see that my like I have OBS reverse. Can't you see? It got 90. Can you guys see that? It got 90 state to watch. It's not a little video, mind you. Like this has like 722,000 views. You can see. Yeah, also let's reverse start to see. So all the views. You can't really see like the swipe rate there, but maybe you believe me, maybe you don't believe me. But that still shows the retention, which I guess does impact the swipe rate. But yeah, I can show you here. The engaged views on this video, obviously not gonna be as big as the main views. So some people, oh, that actually could. Let's start the video. You might not believe me, but you can see the engaged views are actually quite high for a 700,000 view video. If you do believe me. Oh shit! I think I'm leaking. You can't really see the state to watch on that screen, but without me like holding in a way where it feels. But you got something like you got a lot of views. The main reason I want to check that video is because it wasn't a natural. It wasn't like a really good storytelling video. It was storytelling like I think use storytelling technique like it wasn't as simple as I was storytelling with the viewer. Viewer perspective plus more techniques, right? Like I think there's kind of like two storytelling methods. It's like that was kind of viewer perspective, viewer. You have like one story type where the viewer is character, and with this, I would say it requires more techniques, and like it requires lots of forward motion, and it requires like different clear parts in the story. In that video, I had like 3 clear parts. This 3 things like I had a really nice hook, simile hook, intrigue, 90% retention. Well, it was like 91.2 or 92, and then kind of dropped down because it gets more views, whatever. It requires more techniques. Like there's a lot of forward motion. There's a lot of which essentially is like talking in a way where this video is moving and like always like going to the next thing, like just progressing. Like when you're talking about one point, you're constantly, it's a progression. And yeah, so I would say like I think this requires more techniques because like it's the viewer. Maybe this is a limiting belief, but I don't really know how it requires more literary or like I'm gonna say literary techniques. It's more storytelling techniques. Storytelling. Techniques. Yeah, but Lyndon Chaston, I think that's his name. I can't remember. Apple 5 views. Tech. I can't spell tech. What word am I on? What letter? Tech. It's like a H. Techniques. Oh my goodness. Required more storytelling techniques. E.g. You know. Can I type? This is actually getting annoying. Oh, of course, typing is like a tiny thousand. Wait, where is it? Can I see what I'm typing? Where is it? Okay. Man. Wait. Is it like that? Oh, it's really, really tiny. Okay. Wait. It's such a good video. Good thing I'm mostly making this video for me. I'm not posting on a public channel. Instead of a sub-by channel. Well, I'm doing because the channel is she in Azerbaijan. I need to get out of Azerbaijan real quick. So. Yeah, like forward motion. Things like forward motion. Okay, I remember like when Chaston around 5 views. I don't know if his name's Lynn Chaston. I'm not sure I remember his real name being. I saw around 5 views. Talks about that. But that's also kind of forward motion. I guess like. But it's also kind of like another type of motion, which like because the story's like consistently moving, and very like story, like a story pattern. I don't know. I don't have really proper word for this. There's something I've noticed because I don't really write most of my storytelling. I kind of avoid doing it on videos where it's not the viewer, it's not the slide piece I'm talking about in the video of the characters. I had to train an AI with my scripts so I can write my scripts like me because like training with competitors scripts just haven't been that good. And if I truly believe I'm the best script writer in my niche, like why didn't I just do it? It's an idea I just got because it's like script writing is like really fun, but it's like often like what's the most fun things like limiting you back? Because I just want I this script that got 7,000 views. It took me like 3 or 2 days to write that script. Maybe 4, maybe not 4, but I think like 3 days. Write that script. Which isn't cool. Like there's people in my niche that made simpler scripts because it was a really popular topic, and my script was really complicated. But it's still, I mean, I have the highest view per hour, and of the people that posted, everyone kind of like that, which is cool. Because sometimes I do kind of upload something late, it's kind of like a news thing about stuff. Yeah, I kind of like make it a bit more like I angle it a bit. Oh yeah, angling is big. Angling is huge. That's another thing, angling. Because ideas are like very like what's the word? Ideas are complex creatures. Like they have many parts. Okay. I learned that very well from April and Alter, but yeah, I don't know if I'd even call the what else I was talking about like story not story structure. What's the word like story shape or story movement. That's how I can describe it. It's not really. I kind of learned that from Logan Paul's editor for a long time. He was the one. I think I was editing for one from Mr. Beast. The blind people one. Like that Mr. Beast how black people see. I did that video for Mr. Beast. I think he's a really cool editor. I was just happy because there's a thing he did, and then we tried to make like everyone like he should make the ink like really blurry, and like because that's the right like to replicate blindness. Mr. Beast said he didn't like it. Or Mr. Beast team, I don't know. I don't remember Mr. Beast talks to people. I think Mr. Beast was just like just shows like a tough boss in the business office, just like I don't know what he does anymore. He's such a big company right now. It's so cool. Anyway, I learned this from his name is Hayden Hilliard Smith. And that I was talking about that, the little Paul chips or whatever. I don't know how to spell his name. Smith. Really cool. Videos. Requires more stuff. And requires very. I think I learned this from Ed from Film Booth. I don't know his last name. Ed, I don't know his last name. Film Booth. Ed Lawrence? Is it Ed Lawrence? I want to say Ed Lawrence, but I don't know. I'll say Ed from Film Booth. I might have been this one learned by Leo. It might have been Ed actually. Was it learned by Leo? I can't remember. Or learned by Leo. Was it? No, it wasn't learned by Leo. I don't know. The fact that I don't know the exact YouTube expert pretty much experts guys make millions of YouTube, right? I'm sure Leo has. Leo I don't know all his channels, but I've seen some channels and he's definitely made a lot of money from his channels, but I never millions. I know Ed's probably made millions. Does it has made millions? He's probably made like hundreds of thousands. And imagine they had no spent probably hundreds of thousands as well. I'd imagine, I don't know. And if he's also kind of Prince, right? Cause like he sells info as well, and I'm also gonna sell info because I'm so listener. What's the right word? What's that? Cause I'm like unshameable. I don't know what the word is. Not so. It's not the right word. Is it? Kind of is. I'll go sell info with my boys soon. But anyway, what's it talking about? Oh yeah, intros. Another thing I learned from Ed from Film Booth or learned about I can't remember was like systematized intros. Okay. Because I was just watching my 90% video. I'm like, okay, what do I mean? There's many types of intro. Why is this not like stretching out like sideways? Is it this? I want to stretch out like this way. Okay, there we go. I'm guessing it's my face covering it. How long has it been covering it? Yeah, I just moved it outside. It's gonna be an hour long. Shoot, I'll even upload. This will be even like more like red flags. Like, oh, this video is zero. This channel should be zero. Just posting 1 hour video. I'm like, yes. I'm getting some like not ideas, but I just kind of write them down because I often like forget things. I don't know why. But like I'm also trying to like really systemize things, so I don't even have to remember that many things. Like I'm not trying to just like have like I'm not just trying to like yap here and like go crazy. That's really fun to act like a scientist when it comes to all these things. But the main thing is just systemizing it and making it more like because what's a system? A system is a repeatable process that gets you a reliable output. I think I learned that from Dea. Also, really good YouTuber. that definition, because I really like the definition. Um, if an author really likes her channel because she differentiates herself through editing. I hate editing with differentiations. I hate it. And They has an amazing editor. She's really close to editor. I don't find editor that close with the other. I can just like whatever. So about intros. So the I think I learned from film actually. So the few intros, the really good like reliable intro formats to use. I already have some that work on my channel. Why is X thingy X? That also works. Like saying why is something it like why is boba tea called boba tea? Bad example because like I don't know like pretty like not that interesting of a name, but like this isn't a systemized intro. I mean for me it kind of is, but there's just like standard systemized intros, or like a standard the external systemized. No, like I'll say ads. Intros. A systemized intro. We know what a system is, but a systemized intro is like a kind of an intro format you can use and like twist a few variables like and make it work. What I was talking about, like why is Boti named Boti? My most viral video has around like 6 million views on my channel, which is very low. I want to get like a 16 million or like a 30 million or like a 18 million eventually. I don't know how easy it would be to do because I have English commentary. Videos like 18 million views my niche don't have English commentary, and probably Windows or RPM because of it. And videos have 30 million. You don't have English talking, but it's celeb talking, so like a presenting commentary. So it's like maybe the people are more receptive to that. I mean, I'm just biased. But I do have a friend that got 16 million views on the same niche as me recently, very very recently. So I can definitely do it as well. Even 8 million, 10 million, very possible. I love my niche. I think it's gonna be revealing on my stick. I have one of my sticky notes, but I think it's like gone. I can't see the niche. I'll probably reveal the niche eventually. But a systemized intro. Like I know where I was going with that tangent talking about my friends' season videos, but I have intros on my channel that's systemized, interpretable things. But as I think I don't know if I say this is my channel. His systemized intros were like simile, which I use on my 22,000 video. Like 100, it's like 6,000 something views per hour, or whatever. It's like doing really well. $109. I use simile. There's simile intros. And there's no. It was a metaphor. I said X is the new like Y after yeah. It was a metaphor intro. I need to go back to school. But simile is metaphor. There's dramatic, which kind of dramatic as well actually. There was simile, metaphor, dramatic. There was question. Actually, personally think there's 2 types of questions you can ask. I think it kind of depends on the idea. This could be just me just like yapping, but based on the idea, I tend to and this could just be like, they could be like the same thing. Like I'd be like a stupid differentiation, like a useless categorization, like splitting. But there's direct questions, and there's broad questions, or like there's indirect questions. Direct questions are things like the viewers can answer, like they should be able to answer, but they don't know. Like it's guessable, but they don't know the exact answer. And I think that works better on some video ideas than asking like a broader hook. If it's even possible to ask a broader hook, I don't want that ideas like asking a broader hook because when you ask a broader hook, for example, it's like what's that guy that like the guy with the glasses? It's not. I see Vertisium. What's someone called that? Someone also does it. Vertasium. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the guy who has like. I remember saying he has like the glasses. Yeah, like they often ask like very like broad questions in their hooks and their intros. Can you see a toaster place from space? I don't know. It's really cool. I think when you have like a really cool thumbnail, like a really cool intro, I guess you don't have thumbnails and shorts, you can kind of ask a broader hook. But if I ever have like a really like, if I want to comment by people, like people who think they're smart enough to know the answer, or if it's a question, or it's a type of question where I can intrinsically, where I can make it sound like the thing is intrinsically weird. Like the why boat example, I'll ask like a direct question. Um, because like potassium doesn't really ask like direct questions, and that still works, and I think it can work in a lot of instances, and I think it's just a nuance thing. But I'd like to also have direct questions like that. If it's like a, if I make something look intrinsically weird or innately, what's the word? Intrinsic, isn't it? Innately, like I think intrinsic is not the right word. I think it's innate. The word I look for is innately like weird. Yeah, because if there's something wrong with an ambiguity, like I mean, it's my feed video. I don't know, but yeah. Simile, metaphor, dramatic question, example. That film was a film video. Dramatic. There was more, man. I can't. Actually, annoying. I can't remember. See, that's my knowledge. Should know this stuff. Almost horse of walk coach. I say all the time. Makes me think like it's actually possible to achieve my goals. 3K, 5K, 6K, 10K a month. I mean, on this channel, I'm probably more tech. He's doing 30K a month. Okay, why can't I? Yeah, it just didn't take time. So eventually gonna do it. I'm gonna hit 20K a month eventually, actually, but that story, that's off topic. Yeah, but I've also like systematized my intros. I call them internal. Just wait, systemized or systematized? What? Systematized sounds cooler, but it's a lot of time. Systemized intros. It's on experimentation on channel providers. Things like it is often dependent on the format. I write them down. Y is X, X. I guess that's not really not gonna be systematized. I probably do have more. I can't really play my niche out loud. I don't want to pause the video again because I don't really care that much. But I kind of look goofy. IDK, I need to systemize things on my channel right now. It's on my head. I guess Ed's video is kind of covered it all. I've seen how it actually said. What's your techniques? It shows what else? What I've used. X-ray movement. I didn't even get into this. Explanation. I thought it in my head. I didn't talk about it. I didn't write it down. That's annoying. That's where I clicked off. People aren't listening to this. They're actually taking advice. But most people don't have like complex channels, and I don't like complex channels, but I like good strategy on channels. Anyway, like if this like cause and effect essentially, cause and effect plus like zig zag movement. That's the right way to say it, and that's what I was talking about. E.g., if this happened, then this, then that happened, but that happened, right? So I don't say then, and that happened, but then this happened. It's like but then, so after, but this happened, then this happened, then that happened. Then that happened, then it's like we're gonna keep going like that pretty much. Forward motion. Yeah, so I tend to like always like say like like after when I'm going from video point or so like when I'm introducing you to point, it's like I know like something this one's gonna come in after. But that's kind of like opening loops, which George Blackman talks about all the time. Opening loops, putting payoffs at the end. So I talk about after so and so happened, then I'll talk about I don't say this happened because I'll say like anytime I say because, I'm using it as forward motion. I never use because to reveal a payoff. I always use because to delay a payoff. So after example explanation, after or I say see a lot instead of because, but when I say see too many, I'll say because. See, I kind of got that from trying to call slam dunked, which I actually had already in this Maro. I was just, I don't know why I was even yapping about this Maro. I don't know what this was for. I think it was like some kind of version for type B. I don't know. But yeah, slam dunked, really good channel for writing scripts, and essentially I copied forward motion. I don't know if he does for it. Does it ask forward motion? And I have other things to do forward motion, but I kind of consider this forward motion. Yeah, I mean, not really. It's kind of more like, yeah, kind of. Kind of spit out the lane, honestly. He just also hops into like something crazy. Maybe like C. Let's start spending it. See when this. I'll start spending. But one thing for forward motion is like speaking in like tense. Speaking in like forward motion tense. Slash like forward. Instead of format, forward motion language. Can I describe it? Yeah. There's one video I wrote in my niche about like Ed Sheeran, and I know I said that. I'm gonna use find the niche now, and I'm not really about Ed Sheeran. It's not. I mean, the video was about Ed Sheeran, but the niche was about it. Anyway, that's just more clues. Anyway, I know no one can really compete with me anyway. Okay, pretty smart. I just need to actually implement the things I say instead of saying talk about them. Most of my competitors copy me, which why on my duplicate channels, since I duplicate my main channel, even before getting monetized, I knew I had to duplicate it. I might not be getting monetized, but oh my god, the mic is so far. I was like, why is? I just realized. Wait. How bad has my vocals been this entire video? Shoot. Like it was facing the other way as well. It wasn't just like far. It was far. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, the green is still going, peaking like a what, like a negative 18. What is that decibels? I don't know. That's 18. No, that's 18. But like forward motion language, I was talking about like an artist, whatever, and I was like, I wouldn't say like because I would even put because like sometimes with forward motion like one thing I said was the writer of this song being Ed Sheeran, right? Said like the writer of this song being Ed Sheeran. I think I really am the best script writer in this niche. I also have to find a way to apply to good ideas and constantly do it without overthinking it and spending too long on it and just systemizing it. And it's like making like good like writing that makes people stay. Cause I overthink my writing so much. I think it comes down to having bad ideas. Because any decent idea with like my level of script writing, like will be good. I think it also comes down to like leaving the scripts for a while and coming back. Cause which why like I'm not this why this like format strategies is like I'm limiting, like I'm mostly doing idea strategies. And like this is why I do have kind of tutorial methods. I view is character. What does this mean? Viewer is character. Yeah. Viewer is character. Like their POV is character. And so I have another thing where it's like the like the people I'm talking about in my videos, whether like a celebrity or YouTuber or whatever, like the celeb, what else it could be, is character, and these are way easier to write because people tend to care about them a bit more, I think, or also just because like it's a bit easier, like you're just like following a natural story, and natural like stories, like just naturally you don't have to like build a story. It's like first this happened, Like, no, it's just saying like there was events of this news about this creator or this celebrity, like this is they did this, then they did like he just naturally makes a really interesting story. So this is like natural. You don't really need like any crazy techniques. Creates. I mean, it's still good to have them. But what I like to do with this, I like to mix it with non-VS spam a bit more than with this. Another thing about it, I probably also should mix this stuff with non-VS spam. And I'll get into what non-VS spam is in a minute, and what it even sounds for, like what it even means. But that's a great story. But like obviously, like it's so good to have some techniques. Like it's obviously like still have some techniques. You know, like I guess. Bro, this Mario thing is so thin. What is this writing? It's so illegible. It's actually annoying. I don't know how gurus do this. Like they like, I don't think they be having stylists. Cause I be seeing how they. I be hearing they mouse click, bro. Like they be doing it so well. But yeah, this is why like I also have a different format strat, which is called non-VS spam. Okay. And I think this is why my channel's getting demonetized. It's kind of funny because I love this strat. So I don't think it's a bad strategy. It's just kind of, and my channel, well, my appeal probably will get listened to. How much at too? Non-VS spam. I feel like if I make it thicker, it can't be this bad. Like it just can't be. This is really thick. I think I just zoomed out a lot. Yeah, I probably zoomed out a lot. Almaro. Non-VS spam. Okay. Now, what's non-VS spam? Well, this is actually where I'm just talking about something, and as I'm explaining the story, there's different things that non-VS spam can use for. Well, what's non-VS spam first of all? Non-VS spam is when a video without a voiceover, non-voiceover, plays. Okay, I'm talking for a while. Like when this person did this, when this YouTuber or this celebrity, when this like public figure did this, this crazy thing happened. Like I really play it, or like back when this YouTuber was doing something crazy, I played something crazy. You never believe what happened because after this happened, everyone said it was really bad. I played something damn like evidence of the public figure saying it was really bad. And now everyone's hating on them. That's pretty much just like kind of like 2 or 3 on videos, right? On that video. That's not a bad explanation. I know what I mean. So, like, I had a really good video about like 2 celebrities. Like one celebrity kind of like did something. It wasn't crazy. They just like did something another celebrity, but they were younger, and I kind of compared them to Diddy. Oh, and I had to have, because that was kind of crazy thing to say about them. I had to put non-VO so people believe me. But also because since it happened like a long time ago, people might not remember. I also had to put another non-VO to show like evidence, right, or like context, like to show that the video is all fabricated. Because like non-VO, like there's 2 types of evidence. Like you want to like helps like I hate doing this type. This is still the same, yeah. Like it shows like your story is not completely. Now fabricated stories do work. I haven't tried them, and I haven't seen them get as many views as me in my niche personally. Okay, but you often see like these like fake like kind of like these like wholesome fake stories, and like they do work. But also like it shows something else. There's no like kind of level of, and then like kind of type of evidence you want your non-viewers to sometimes have, or I want my non-viewers to sometimes have, because I don't know if people are taking this advice. Probably no one's gonna watch this. It's essentially to show evidence of a crazy claim. So people don't, or like don't scroll, right, or like swipe away. And these are kind of similar, but if I'm like giving context for a story, I would probably do this. Like I'm talking about like celebrities, you know, like doing something like yeah, I probably put that like um I'm trying to review my channel on my knees. It's so hard. Most of them like make the video for myself. I think yes, but it's going too long. I'm gonna end it now. But I don't think there's so much more thing I want to talk about. But these are not bad strategies to use. Also, like post strategy is also a big thing. So the fact that I have to end this soon, the fact that it's gonna be over an hour, I don't know if YouTube's gonna think this is more like they can like really like put the challenge like zero video for even longer. Because like, I'm gonna upload this video. I have to upload this video because I just spent some time on it. Now sunk cost fallacy. Okay, I have my sunk cost fallacy. It sucks. Who cares? Yeah, like I knew I wasn't finished this. I said the writer of this song being Ed Sheeran was forward motion because it was different from saying inside of something like because the writer of this song was Ed Sheeran. No, it did show my niche. Okay, because people have seen niches don't really start it. But I thought that's sticky note there because it reminds me that I need to be milking some really good topic areas of interest. Because apart from the net, what can I do? There's also two really big ones right now that will not last forever. One might last forever. One big topic area of interest might end in September. So even with doing all these strategies, I need to make sure I'm doing those like good ideas, good buckets. I mean, I think it's just hard to implement everything at the same time. Yeah, but this would be concept for abortion because I said that, and so because I said something Sharon, like that feels like I'm kind of making viewers wait. Instead of okay, like when you see like this, like the idea of this song being a cheering, it's like I feel like I'm speeding some through like the idea of this song being a cheering means then explain. That feels like more like I'm locked into the script. And in my cheering video, that got like 700,000 views, so yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good scripts. So I think this works. I don't know. I could be LARPing. How much did it get exactly? It came right after. Yeah, I got 638,000. Really good script. But this version, this was my first iteration when I writing the script. And I was like, I don't like that. It needs more forward motion. I added more forward motion. I was like, because the writer of this song was a Sheeran, like that feels like I'm waiting for like a reason for something. Whereas like the writer of the song being a Sheeran means like I'm kind of like speeding through it. Like it just kind of, it feels, I don't know, it just feels nicer. It's not about it being short, it's just about it sounding like forward motion-y. Like it feels like I'm progressing through something more. Like the sense of progress is just better without phrasing. The writer of the song being a Sheeran means rather than because the writer of the song is Sheeran. Like you can you can't even tell like if I'm going to go like into like some tangent or like random point if I'm going forward into the story. But this sounds like I'm going forward, right? That's not being a Sheeran means, you know, or whatever, right? There's a bunch of other techniques I can use. I should probably study more storytelling videos because like you can apply, like you can really apply storytelling to like to this, but you can really apply storytelling to like other stuff because like it's kind of hard to find like for me maybe it's a limiting belief I don't look hard enough. I'm looking in the wrong place. I'm not redoing stuff on my clone channel enough. But like, it's kind of hard to find like natural like really interesting stories, man. Like man, I'm just not tapped into the artist enough, man. Just like go back and watch like when they would live stream when they would talk about the different stories, and man, just make more and have a lower bar. But like, some stories are still interesting. Like I remember when I was talking about like a story about when they went back to their home country and like they were doing something like with a pair. Like it was a boring ass story. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like insecure. I mean, I don't, what's the word? I'm not insecure. Maybe I'm just like, doubting like how good scripts need to be, like, but like I feel like if the idea isn't like good enough, it doesn't really warrant an amazing script. But I feel like you don't need a verbose long script for it to be a good script at the same time. I mean, like, so I think that's another thing. Like, a script's not to be verbose. I feel it's like if the idea is not, if the idea doesn't warrant a verbose, complex script, but you still find like a natural, but you still find like a natural story you want to turn into a short, then like still try and implement some storytelling techniques here and there. Let's try to delay some payoffs, open some loops, but don't make it verbose, right? Find a lesser idea, but it's still so much writing. A story-based idea, like a natural story, celeb is talking about, can still get into story type video, or at least use storytelling techniques to make it into a high retaining type video, because all it means in the script can't be as verbose and as complex as you'd maybe like it to be, which is not a good thing. I shouldn't like that. Like, you don't have as much like opportunities to like just flex to use that skill of storytelling. But that's okay. You can still sprinkle in some storytelling and some writing. Yeah, because it's often like about like how much views, how much money you make. That makes me feel respect you, not how good your scripts are. So it's like, we'd rather be right or rich. I don't call myself the best script writer in this niche. Sometimes you have to rush scripts. Sometimes that can be verbose. One thing about just getting clicks on the VC, people like, but remove best script writer from your bio. Well, they didn't say like that. It was also like a joke, whatever. Like it was like funny, but it was like true. Like I'm like that's like writing these scripts to make more videos, or write my scripts in shorter time, because being the best writer is not about writing crazy scripts. It's not doing it in the least time as well, and stuff like that. But anyway, like this videos we're gonna try. I don't want to post a 1 hour video just to get out of view jail. I feel like that's gonna put me in more view jail. Even 50 might put me in jail. But what I wanted to write was, if I can remember, video spam. Yeah, but also just like, also like if you're like doing like a celebrity like summary of like a video celebrity made, like whatever, like a VOD they made. I was like, be like whatever it was, or like I have a VOD. So I'm cooking. We almost burnt a pot celebrity that I need to make right now. But I was just like, just entertained, honestly, like. To entertain and show oh yeah, it's like VOD summaries. I also do that celebrities as well. Oh, show like parts of VOD that celebrities recorded that you're show part the VOD that's recorded that you're speaking about. Like I collected into these VODs, parts of video on demand that celebrities record. And also, last thing, I forgot what it was. What was I gonna write here? From last track too. Oh yeah, no videos fam. What was I gonna write? I don't want this to reach an hour. I forgot I was gonna write in this bullet point. Goodbye.